When are you going to give up, Jeremy? When are you going to finally admit that you're a disgusting scammer and a fraud and that you've done nothing but destroy people's financial lives? Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. This man on the screen is one of the most prolific, disgusting scammers on YouTube. And now that the bull market that we had in the last couple of years is fading away and everybody's turning into a bear and Tesla stock is finally collapsing because it's always been a bubble, ladies and gentlemen. This man that you see right here is falling apart. Now, if you don't know who Jeremy Lefebvre is, he's the guy that says you should buy individual stocks, and he charges you a lot of money to join his Discord and private group. And as you can see, based on this competition here, Jeremy has insanely underperformed the index, the Vanguard Total World Index. Why would you pay this absolute incompetent clown a single cent if he's going to underperform the index massively? Look at the destruction of his stocks. Down 90%, 80%, 74%. This guy is a fool and a joke and a fake, a massive fake guru. Now, his private group is absolutely falling apart, and it is glorious to finally see this happen. I made a video earlier about this individual named Jikh who decided to quit Jeremy's group after he saw Jeremy hedge his portfolio by buying call options on a triple leveraged inverse short Dow ETF. Absolute freaking madness, gambling, and degeneracy. And this is right after Jeremy Lefebvre said he had an addiction problem and he was quitting gambling and he was going to focus on his blueprint. Doesn't really jive with what you were saying there now, does it, Jeremy? Now, just to see the impact of this one message from Jikh, Jeremy's group membership has collapsed by over 100 users. Before this post, he had 1,774 members. This is his private stock group. And can you believe that? 1,774 members. Now, if each one of those paid even $1,200, Jeremy has made $2.1 million in gross revenue from this private stock group. And probably way more because he was charging people well in excess of $1,200. I'm talking up to $20,000 during the height of the stock market bubble. Jeremy has pulled in insane amounts of money from this group, but we can see he's had 1,774 members, and then Jikh posts that, and look what happens. It collapses to 1,669. 69. What an absolute disaster. Well, it's glorious for somebody that believes in index funds and believes Jeremy's a disgusting piece of crap who should be prosecuted by the SEC. But that's my opinion, whatever. But it's good to see that he's losing members. Over 100 members in his group gone within a day. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Now, Jeremy ain't happy about this. There was a group member named Dustin who was criticizing him. Dustin, yes, should not be more than 30% of an aggressive portfolio. He's referring to small cap stocks. But that is never mentioned here. Instead, it's load the boat, buy the dip, and Warren Buffett quotes that don't really apply. Exactly. Jeremy Lefebvre has bastardized Warren Buffett and good stock market investing advice and has corrupted that into convincing you to basically go all in small cap stocks that are massively unprofitable. And I showed you the results of that now, didn't I? But nobody listened to me back then because Jeremy has more money than me. Yeah. Dustin continues. Retail is just leaving poorly run, unprofitable companies. Has nothing to do with crypto. Has to do with performance and incompetence. That's right. All these unprofitable crap companies that Jeremy has been buying have absolutely collapsed. I bought too much of this crap. Yes, you shouldn't have more than 5% of your portfolio in individual stocks, in my opinion. After 100 videos, I brainwashed myself. Yeah, Jeremy just keeps repeating over and over again. Tattoo Chef's going to 10x. Corsair's going to 10x. This is going to 10x. That's going to 10x. Bye, bye, bye. I'm going all in. Bye, 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 bye. Right. And what do people do? They fall for it. And if they pay for his Discord and join his cult, they're probably buying the same stocks that he is. I'm just saying. What? Take Tesla out of his portfolio and it's a train wreck. Yes, Jeremy is down overall in his portfolio performance, or at least what he's showing us. You see, he shows two different images. He shows a small part of his portfolio that has outperformed the S&P 500, but then he also says that You know, he has these massive losses, and he's down over $3 million. Probably way worse because Tesla's down. And he never shows us that. So Jeremy likes to hide his true performance and try to trick his fans to think he's actually an investing genius. But if you just have like an ounce of common sense and you look at this portfolio, obviously Jeremy is not outperforming the S&P 500. But anyway, Jeremy, you know, you bought Tesla, you're a genius. But Dustin's talking about Tesla in Jeremy's portfolio. And if you take Tesla out of that portfolio, which is just a lucky gamble that Jeremy did, Jeremy really ain't doing too hot, and I would love to see his portfolio returns now. And here comes Lefebvre, this disgusting scum. Quit trolling or you go bye-bye. So apparently talking about how Jeremy, you know, is an incompetent clown whose only claim to fame is Tesla, and that he's bought a bunch of unprofitable, share-diluting trash small-cap growth companies that have been absolutely annihilated, and he's charging people thousands of dollars to join his Discord so they can massively underperform the stock market. Apparently criticizing Jeremy is trolling. And Dustin here finally says, I'll be happy to go. And what does old scumbag, disgusting scammer Jeremy say? Banned him. Won't tolerate people talking trash and trolling in a tough market like this. I mean, the market's down, but the reason you have lost a lot of money is because you bought massively unprofitable, share-diluting trash small-cap growth stocks, and you're an incompetent clown. You have no idea what you're doing. Won't tolerate people talking trash. Last thing a person needs in a bear market is for people to make fun of you and try to bring everyone down more. It is beyond pathetic. Oh, yeah. Jeremy. You know, you're talking to Dustin here, but I've been criticizing you even when the market was going up because I knew you were scum, you were a loser, and you were trash, and the acts that you commit are just unspeakably horrible. The amount of destruction and absolute, you know, annihilation you have reaped on people is just gross. It should not be allowed. Why the SEC allows you to do what you're doing it blows my mind. I don't understand it. But at the end of the day, this is not trolling. This is not talking trash. This is speaking the truth, that you are incompetent. You have no idea what you're doing. You're a fake guru. You're a scammer, and you have no right to go on the airwaves and tell people what stocks to buy or talk about how this stock or that stock is going to 10x because you have no idea what you're doing. You know what, Dustin? I'm really happy you quit Jeremy's group. Woo! Jeremy, I hate you. I hate you. You're scum. All right, guys, that's my rant. Jeremy's in a lot of trouble, okay? And if this bear market persists, ooh, boy, Lefebvre, I don't know what's going to happen to you, but it ain't going to be good. Cheers.